everybody, my name is Cheri. Welcome to my giant Stampin' Up! Haul for the holiday and celebration catalogs that are coming up. I'm not doing this live, and I normally do this live, but I've got a little bit more organized. My life is all kinds of crazy on steroids right now, so there just wasn't time to fit it in live. But this way I think I'll be able to show you a little bit more. I haven't really looked, I haven't opened any of the dies, I haven't looked at any of the paper. I've just slid it all open, because one of the things that I don't do about doing live is that all the opening takes so much time. But a couple things before I start. One is I have this tutorial just posted yesterday. It is Sweet as a Peach, and this class, it's an online class. I have it not making these cards, but these tutorials are on my YouTube channel, so you can go watch them if you'd like. But we will be using this suite to complete 4 projects in an online class. Registration ends July 8th. And then if you don't have a demonstrator sending you the mini catalog or the celebration catalog, I would be happy to. If you are my customer and you've ordered $50 since January of this year, then your name will automatically go onto my mailing list. And so these will be going out kind of stage-ish. Obviously, I got them today, holiday weekend, so they're not going to go out this weekend. My daughter's birthday is the beginning of next week, so we've got that. And then your mini catalogs, if you ordered from me in June, they will ship with your VIP video projects and your supplies for that, because if you purchase more than $50 from me in any month, the following month you get the items to follow along with 2 videos. All of my thank you specials right now are on my website, and I'll put them down below this video as well. So these are going to ship with your thank you gifts. If you're in the retreat, they'll ship with your retreat. If you're in both, then they'll ship with both. So all of that stuff will ship out by the end of next week. So you'll have them soon. So you'll get both the celebration and the mini. And like I said, if you don't have anybody that is sending you one, be happy to. I would love to. I also, funny thing, I got camera ready this morning because I had to go meet my sister and my niece and do some errand things, but it's going to take too long, so you're not going to see my face. You're going to see all this pretty stuff instead. And then along with my, I don't even know where to start. Where should we start? Along with the holiday and celebration catalog, my most popular classes that I do are my Try It classes. And so I'll tell you a little bit about those as we go along. If I'm going to say that now so I don't forget. Now, a couple of things weren't available from Stampin' Up, so they're not all the things that I would have ordered. This particular stuff, it comes, I think that maybe this suite is called Gingerbread and Peppermint. The Memories and More pack were not available, and normally I would be like, oh, well, I don't need those. This is a super cute little set, and you can see it's gingerbread. So let's look at the paper. I opened it all, but that doesn't stop all those staticky things from sticking to me. Obviously 6 by 6, and it has these fun gingerbread cookies. Lots of fun Christmas patterns, some icing, and there is a die set. There's 2 stamp sets and 2 die sets that go with it. But the Memories and More pack that come with it have the cutest little drying trays to put your cookies on. And so I really wanted those. And because there's so much other stuff I already got, I decided I would hold off until the Memories and More are available, and then I'll get those. This suite also comes with some new 6 by 6 craft cardstock. That's a tongue twister. So we haven't had craft cardstock in a while, so I'm really excited to get this again. So it's a little bit different texture than our normal cardstock. It's a little bit more organic feeling. And then look at this fun ribbon, this red ruffled ribbon. So with my Try It classes, I do one for every release of the new catalog. We'll make 10 projects for this one because they're all based around new papers. Let me move this out of the way. Every card has a video, every card in a PDF book that goes with it. And every card will have at least, it all has new paper, new embellishment, and a new ribbon on every project. And then some of them will have new folders or new punches or new die cuts that I send to you. You don't need to die cut your machine yourself to take the class. All you just need, like, scissors, paper trimmer, black pad, and some sentiment stamps. That's pretty much it, and some adhesive. And then you can follow along. That class does fill up, and it fills, every time I do it, it fills a little bit more quickly. So you probably have about a week or 2 to be sure you're in, and then about 3 weeks it starts getting dicey. So this new folder, look how cool this is. It's called Star-Crossed Embossing Folder. So it's got this side has the hexagons and this side has the stars. I'm going to use this on my first project. A funny story, I'll tell you when I get to the funny story. Not so funny. And here are some new, they're called cute stars. So that'll be easy to remember that you need to add your cute stars. So I think they're papaya, that looks like freesia, and then black. And of course they go, oh look, this one I didn't cut it off. They go with this, maybe I didn't open this whole suite. I thought I got them all. This is the one of the Halloween suites. I didn't get it all. I got all of the papers, except the one that's not available. Yeah, so this is black gingham ribbon. I can use this on everything. Like I'm gonna start using it now and it will be all over the place. So this, I'm fairly certain this Halloween suite comes with a punch, a little ghost punch. I didn't get any of the Halloween stamps yet because those are hard to make work. Although there is one of a cat going into a box. And I was really tempted to get that because if you follow my channel, you know my cats like to help. But look how cute this paper is. Look how fun those little ghosts are. I guess that's upside down. Look at the little kitties and the pumpkins. And anytime you have a black stripe's great. I like how recently they've always done when they do holiday papers. One side holiday like that has candy corn and candy. And the other side can be used the rest of the year when you haven't used it up for whatever holiday it is. Look how sweet those bats are. And I love this edition. I guess that is maybe positively pink those stars are. And just plain black, orange and black, black and white dots. So you can see, look at the cute skeletons. Little houses. Oh, I love this piece. Maybe this might make an appearance on my card today. So that is, let's see, it's cute Halloween. That's what this is, cute Halloween paper. Those were cute Halloween stars and some cute black gingham ribbon. And then I'm not sure that this came with that suite. I tried to put everything together with what it came with. So now let's do this. This is called, maybe it'll say on the paper, Harvest Meadow. So if you follow me, you know one of my favorite stamps in the annual catalog has been the Quiet Meadow. Love that stamp set. This is very, very similar. So because I have so much stuff, I haven't gotten it yet because it is very similar, but different, as Stampin' Up! Loves to do to us. So you're like, I don't need one more flower. And then, oh, guess what? The next thing you know, you have another flower because the dies and stuff that come with them are always beautiful. But this is one of the fall themed suites. And you know, at some point I probably will get the stamps and the dies. I spent a lot of money on this order. These are the new, I love these brushed metallic adhesive dots. And then, oh, another ribbon. I thought I did better. I stacked everything up and then I guess some things I just missed. This is diamond weave ribbon. You don't really need to see it. It looks like it's crocheted, macrame kind of. It's got a nice heft to it. And then another new folder, time worn type. And it is really pretty. So you can see it has some texture and then it does have some old typeset typing in it. So that's one of the autumn suites. And in a minute, I'm gonna have pie leaves over here. So if you hear something crash, I'm trying to stack it so it doesn't crash, but sometimes best laid plans. So let's do, oh, and this also went with that. I didn't show you this. Look how much, I haven't looked at it. So I have big hopes for this, high hopes. Oh yes, it's cork paper. Oh, you need to just feel it because it feels fabulous. And it has the sheer holes in it. Oh, I can't wait to play with this. This will be super fun. So a lot of these things, I know it is the holiday catalog. It's now officially called the July to December, but because of COVID, it's starting in August. So it has a new name that doesn't match the time frame. But a lot of this stuff, even though it's in the holiday themed catalog, you can use it all year round. Now these go with, this suite is beautiful and I would have ordered the whole suite except the paper. What the designer series paper wasn't available. So I will get the whole suite when the paper becomes available because I always need lots. I can get doubles of these because of my Try It class. So I know I'm going to need lots of paper. So I'll just order the whole suite, but the designer series paper itself is a specialty paper and it wasn't ready for us to order. There weren't very many things. They just all happened to be things that were on my list. So this is new gold shimmer vellum. So, you know, I've been a huge fan of the shimmer vellum. If you've done any of my online classes since that annual catalog came out, you've gotten it on everything. And I'm doing retreat right now. You got it in the retreat that's coming up. So I love this. And this is a really pretty one. And then this ribbon is some gold ribbon. Is that not fabulous? I just want like a holiday dress out of this. It's so pretty. The only thing about not doing this live is I can't ask you. So you'll have to just comment below the video if you do take my online classes. What of the sets would you most like to see in a retreat? What of the sets would you most like to see in a standalone class? What things would you like to see me use right away? Because right now I'm going to be showing you some preview stuff. But I also have, you know, annual catalog stuff in the designer series paper that's in the annual catalog. A lot of it's on sale in July. So I want to show you some ways to use this. Now, I'm really excited about this. Once upon a time, copper was my favorite metal. And then we had lots of copper and they took away the silver. And I'm like, hey, I guess I really did like silver. But look at this. This is silver metallic paper. So we have this one. We have this one. And we have that one. So this is a little bit like our traditional one was in the past that we no longer have. It's a little shinier, but this is more of a pewter, and this one is just plain gorgeous. So super pretty. So you can use this all year round, but think about it for your Halloween and fall and your Christmas. It can be in all your projects. So see, that's why you want to do a try it club, because in the try it class, because in the try it class, you'll get to see all of these, at least bits of them. I try to cram as much paper on every card as I can. Now this is, getting to some dies, the Whimsical trees. So look how pretty those are. You can already see that the paper is fabulous. And I know the members of my team, they get to do my try it classes for free. I know they're already excited about it because it's fun for them to get to try it too. Look at these dies. I can't wait to use them. Can't wait. It's the hard thing when you get a new catalog. It's really a hard thing when you get a new catalog and your family obligations are calling and you have, I'm about halfway through retreat. So if you're doing summer retreat, don't worry. The projects are about halfway done. It's super cute. You're going to love them. Here's this stamp set. And again, I think the images are bigger than that. Let's look. No, not so much. So it has several kinds of trees. It has those fun baubles. Some saying, let your heart be light. You can use that all year round. Then here is the frayed bride ribbon. So ever since I started with Stampin' Up, which has been, we're getting close to 30 years, every year, even back when all I did was things in hostesses' homes, everybody once we hit that October period, wanted to see my pink card. I always did a pink Christmas tree every year because I love retro Christmas. So this whole suite's right up my alley because it fits in. I won't even have to think this year about what tree I want to turn pink. These are iridescent snowflakes. They're laser cut. Super pretty. And now let's look at this paper because I'm really excited about the pink iridescent paper. So, and also if you just like to do paper shares, I do my paper shares a little bit different than most demonstrators because I just give you a 4x6. And the reason I do that is because then it's card front, and I feel like 6x6, a lot of times you waste that 2-inch strip, and it gets it to you at a lower price point to see them all. And then if you're in the try it class and you add the paper share, you don't pay any shipping for the paper share because I just send them together. Okay, this is just stunning. Let's just wallpaper our wall with this at Christmas. So you can see it has an iridescent. This one's not going to flip very well. That is beautiful, but how can you ever not use that side? Stampin' Up. Sometimes I'm like, I get the whole double-sided paper thing, but I'd really like, oh, look at this. This could be one of my favorite papers of all time. That is just stunningly beautiful. I hope that the camera's picking up that it has both gold and those iridescent accents. If you're in Indianapolis, one of our favorite places to go is the Cake Bake. And if you're ever in Indianapolis, you'll have to go there. It always is on one of Oprah's favorite things. This paper looks like it would be decorating the Cake Bake. The food's fabulous. The decorations are, she's just fabulous, but this looks like Cake Bake. Everything you eat there is covered in like dazzling diamonds. Literally, it's fabulous. Your cappuccino comes dazzling diamonds. Look how pretty this is. And I mean, the back side, that is some really pretty paper, but I'm never not going to be able to use the iridescent side. And this just looks like, if you're my age, like you've walked into LS Airs or a department store at Christmas, and this is hanging on the wall, and they want you to choose it to wrap your gift in when they gift wrap it for you. And when I was young, my family never did that because, you know, now I understand why. But I thought when I am older and I can afford it, I'm going to have them wrap, the department stores wrap all of my presents. And they don't really do that anymore. And now I would be like, I'm not paying the money for somebody else to wrap. But okay, whole favorite package of paper ever. Pretty sure ever. Okay, so that is this. I'm gonna move this where it doesn't fall off of my precariously stacked things now. And once I start opening them, then they get a little bit more slippy. So let's move this out of the way. I am doing my ribbon in a separate stack because I've learned from things falling over in the past that if you don't stack your ribbon in between all your papers. Okay, now this, all of my animal people, you're gonna love this. This is just a super cute set. But pool party striped ribbon. This is just a basic. You will want to use it for now and forever. Pool party is one of the colors in the retreat. I wish I had enough of that. We could use it now. Here's some matte decorative dots in like they ombre the color, so it starts darker and then they get lighter. Super, super fun. I love when they do that. Then we have some felt. And we had felt last year. This is a lot thicker. Like the texture is totally different than last year's felt. And here are the stamps and the dies. So I said the other one, maybe my first card. Okay, I haven't told you because I haven't got to the first card set yet, which I already told you a couple of days ago, first card. It's been changed and I'll explain to you why. But this may be a first card. So there's those sweet little things. You can put a puppy, a kitten, or the hamster, gerbil, in the stockings. And my cats are now coming to join, and they're fighting because there's no place up here for them. So they got to fight for the one little place that they have. So here's the fun tags. So you have their little faces that you can cut out their faces, a banner, there's a little kitty face, some extra little added pieces. This is like the base of your stocking and the top of your stocking. Super cute. It says Santa Paws is coming to town. Now look at this paper because I think I opened it. Maybe I did. Here I did. This paper, there's pieces in it I think that the dies will cut out. That's the other thing in Try It class. By then I know everything, and so I can tell you that and try it. And I show you all the full pieces of all of the papers. Look at that little mouse with his little package. Oh, look, it's so adorable. Trying to see if there's a kitty that looks like mine. There's no little white kitties on here. But the nice thing is with the stamps. Oh, that is so sweet. There's a bird on this one holding an envelope. But with the stamps, you can, yeah, I think these are fairly certain those come out with the dies. I'm already seeing other first cards. It's hard to do a first card when you have like 5 ideas. And especially because I already had the whole idea in my head. I'll show you it next so you understand my dilemma. Because we've all been there, done that. And I know we've all been there, done that because a lot of you are my customers and you've been there, done that. So here, this is my first card set called Sweets and Treats. It's a standalone set, except it does go with the classic Cloche. I could still make this work because I don't think it goes exactly. But the thing is, this classic Cloche has a die set. And I think that there's a die that will cut this out. Not 100% certain. But instead of ordering the bundle, I just put in this number. So when I'm like looking for my dies, there are no dies. So this cannot be, because I had said that one of the Cloches would be my first card. Well, I don't have the dice. So it's going to move until next week and late next week by the time I get at the end of the shipping train for all of the demonstrators that pre-ordered yesterday. But there's no die, and you want the die because the die will cut this out. And then we have these super fun, you know, we have the mason jars, we've had circles, we have snow globes, and now we have cloches. So they make a shaker. Is that not perfection? But I don't have the dies. So of all of the things for me to misorder, because here, if you're not a demonstrator, you don't know, when we don't have a Stampin' Up! Event to go to, we don't get a catalog. So I got my catalogs today. So we have to look online, and you know, scrolling, not my favorite thing to do. Here's another standalone set, and this it's going to be first, second, or third. This is going to be on there because this little pig with his little Starbucks cup, he just melts my heart. He's so cute. So this definitely will be on there. This isn't my favorite. These two, love, love, love. I mean, and I'll use him. He's cute. It's just these two are super cute. So got those. So maybe first set, maybe not. I still have more to go. You can see why when it was all said and done, I had no idea that I did not have, I bet I didn't open this because I moved out of the way. I didn't have enough table space. So this is one of my most, I'm fairly 99% certain this will be the class or it will be in one of my retreats for sure. I mean, we will be using this online in some way, shape, or form. If you're in Indianapolis, then you can come to my live events as I just talk so I can open this. This is why I tried to cut them ahead of time. I'll just show you. This is glittered organdy ribbon. It is the same as our black, but this is white. And so you can see the glitter in it is pinks and purples. It's that fun iridescent. The suite also comes with the things that I could have put in my shaker if I had had my dies to make my shaker cloche. So these are some fun subtle shimmer sequins. So there's those. And then look at this stamp set. It is just beautiful. It's got this really pretty cabin, a little fox, some pretty trees, just really, really pretty. And then the dies that go with it. I haven't looked at them, but I saw them teensy tiny in the catalog, or you know, when I made my tablet so big that it went out of focus to try to look at them better. So look, we have a cabin here that has embossing. We have a fence. We have all these fun trees. We have these snowflakes. And if you watched my peach video yesterday, then you know that I have figured out a new hack on how to use these. So you want to go watch that, or when I finally get around to using this, because this isn't first, second, or third. It may be fourth or fifth. But I have a lot of stamps, so I could spend the whole rest of the month and not order anything else and still not have made it through my stamps. And then also, if you watched my peach card yesterday, I put it through, because this is called timber. Now I don't remember the other one. The other wood grain, I really wanted to use this one, and I knew it was coming, but I didn't want to wait on the peach card. So another fun new folder. Let's see where I can put this where the stuff's not going to fall over. And then this comes with 2 papers. And I know I cut this one because I remember thinking when you do classes by mail, this cardboard is invaluable because it makes great packing to put in there so your stuff doesn't get bent, and I'm really low on it. So this is snowy white felt. So last year we had the red felt that did return. The black glimmer paper returned. This is the white version of the snowy red, which will be perfect for cutting those little snowscapes out that came in this set. And then here's another specialty paper, and I'm really excited to see this one too. I was really, really excited, but that pink one has won me. But there's another paper coming up, and it's free that you're gonna love. So this has those silver accents. Look at that. Oh, look, this one they've done into 6x6. That's fabulous. That one will be a little tricky in my 4x6 papers here. So this is a nice, this will make fabulous guy cards. Look at that buffalo check. They took away the buffalo check stamp set, but if they're gonna give me some paper, I can work with that. And here's the cabins. Can you not think of 10 men in your life right now that this would make great cards for? Super pretty. So that is the peaceful cabin. And the other day when I did a live with my friends and we discussed what we were most excited about, that did make my list of what I was most excited about. Now this one, I will also be using the paper for sure, because this paper is super pretty. So let's look at it first, because there's a couple of pieces in it that when I first saw the catalog, I thought they were going to be my favorite. But then now I've seen the pink. So this is no longer my favorite. But look at this. A fun Christmas. I love some traditional Christmas colors. It has those fun pine cones. And then there's a couple of pieces in here that we will be able to use all year round. Like that you can use all year round. Look at this one. I love this. Not my favorite. It's still to come, because as soon as I saw the paper, I was like, I have to have that. This looks like the paper Forever Greenery that we had last year. Is that what it was called? So they've saved it to the last. Look at that. Love that piece of paper. And maybe I must be in a pink thing right now. Maybe that's why I like this and the other. Look at this for Christmas. So much fun. So this is part of I think it's called the Christmas Season Suite. What's the paper called? Oh no, Painted Christmas. I think that is what the suite's called. When I only take those halfway out, it's hard to put them back. So this is very confusing because they like to do this to us. So this is the Christmas Season stamp set. Again, great year-round images, because look at that. Don't you love the way that this is happening now? So when you put these back in here, you don't have to find this that's printed. It's printed on here. And then you can just, in fact, I have stopped using this second sheet and I just stick them straight to my case, because then you know they're all in there. And so here's the seasonal label dies that work with the set that I just showed you. This is a suite where you have two. So lots of labels, lots of tags. Wait till you see the Christmas kits. We couldn't order those yet. Great. I may pull this out and use this on today's card. I'm gonna try to get 2 done, but my daughter and her boyfriend are coming for dinner because they have projects going on. And then she also texted me and friends that we have that are their age that we've known since they were babies are also having a party tonight that I didn't know about till about noon today. So I'm like, can I cram one more thing into my day? Because I told myself I was just going to stamp. So then we have this fun Christmas word set. But wait till you see these dies. Look. It just cuts out huge amounts of greeneries and pine cones. I know you're already wanting to see me run it through. And sometimes when my daughter's here, because you know she's a demonstrator as well. Once upon a time she was a teacher, and she was a high school Spanish teacher, did not like that. There was no part of her that enjoyed that job, and it was mostly because of school politics. Not good. So then she was a manager at Old Navy, loved that job, didn't love the pay. This is called Metallic Ribbon. It's Cherry Cobbler. Isn't that pretty? So now she has a big girl job, and she's working to get her investor's license, whatever. But she works at a firm, and she wears suits now, so she just can't. When she was the other things, it was possible for us to do these together. And so then I would often hand her a die, or she would hand me a die, and we could run them through while the other one kept showing. And then these are they're like fabric. Cross between fabric and paper. And so some holly berries. Oops. There's not very many of them, so I don't want to lose one. Oh, I can't wait to make your Try It class card with this. This is going to be so much fun. Oh, we're getting there. Getting to the end, my never-ending box. Actually, it was my husband's off today. And when we got home from my niece's, the order was at the front door. Another reason why I'm not doing this live, but he carried it up 2 25-pound boxes. Some of it was a lot of catalogs, because there's a lot of you getting a catalog. So look how cute this is. It's called Penguin Place. I like this. It says, I like you a lot'll. It's like a little, except a lot. That's so cute. And I like this, be cool, be chill, be merry. And it comes with a punch. We all love a good punch. But then, this introduces us to a whole new section. So here is the penguin paper. So if you get the penguin, I want you to pay special attention to this. If you get the penguin bundle like this, then you'll want to get this penguin paper, because it's only available in August and September, because it's free and it's part of Sale-a-bration. So I already know we'll do 10 projects or 10 cards in the Try It class. So there's 8 designer series papers in the catalog. And then there are several also that you can get free at Sale-a-bration. So Sale-a-bration has never been in the summer before if you're in the Northern Hemisphere. It's always been in winter. So they've added, oh, just completely adorable. They've added another Sale-a-bration for us. So they moved the other one from 3 months. So now we have 2 months. So this paper's free. But I know what's going to happen is people are not going to get the penguin thing, because, you know, in August and September in the Northern Hemisphere, we're not all the way into winter penguin snowman mood. So then they'll buy it in November and they'll want the paper. You got to get the paper before Sale-a-bration's over. It's free. So go ahead and just get your penguin bundle now and then get that free. You want to see some of the other stuff you can get free? Because you're going to love it. I'll save my favorite thing for last. So this is hand penned, which has been one of my best sellers so far this year. So hand penned is in the annual catalog. It is if you are in my VIP video club and you purchase from me in June. In July, your project features the hand penned paper, but this is hand penned in black and white. So you can color them in to be whatever colors you want, or you can do some fun monochromatic with it. It's super fun. It's almost exactly hand penned, but just in new colors. So this, again, free. I think everything's free with a $50 purchase except for one of the things that I got. So those are two of the papers. There's another paper that I didn't get. So then this is free with 50. Is she not so sweet? This little counting sheep set. Look at her. She just thinks she's a diva. So you can get that free with 50. And then if you like to spend a lot, then you have $100, then you can also get the dies to go with. So it has a cute little die set. I love the sun. This fence is adorable. So it cuts out the sheep, and then it has a bunch of accent pieces. Again, free. And I'm 99.9% certain that I know the stamps are. I think this is free with 50 as well. Then we have another stamp set that's free with 50. There are things I didn't get because I kind of stocked up on some of the paper, so I'd have enough penguin paper and the next paper coming up to use it in my Try It class. So this is really pretty. I love this art. Now this is fun. This is free with a $100 purchase, and it goes with Summer Shadows. Summer Shadows is in the annual catalog, and I don't have it yet because I have an order going in at the beginning of the week. I didn't want to pay overnight for something that's in the annual catalog that I knew wasn't going to be first, second, or third, but it will show up, because now in the catalog there are no dies, but you can get these beautiful dies. Aren't those pretty? I can't wait to cut these two out. So these will coordinate with that stamp set, and they are free. But I'm 99.9% certain they are free with a $100 purchase. You can tell I'm running out of stuff now because I'm not worried about my pileys. Okay, now for the final thing. I was pretty sure that red paper was going to be my favorite in the catalog, and then I've seen the pink and you saw it along with me. I think that's my favorite, but this could vie for it. This is called Be Dazzling Specialty Paper, and it's free. So you know that pushes it up there. But look at it. We haven't ever had anything that has been this gorgeous. Now, they do note in the catalog that if you cut this paper, and now I can tell why, it looks a little like 80s rattle skin when there was the fake, kind of like that texture that it has. It does have texture. If you cut dies with it and you continue to cut dies, the same die with this paper, then it said it could dull your dies. So you might not want to cut dies with it, or maybe you do and you just cut one or two. But that is also free with a $50 purchase. So I would aim this back up, but I want to and my face to say goodbye. If you need a catalog, let me know. I don't want to take the time to adjust everything, and then you have to sit through that. So if you need a catalog, let me know. If you take my classes and there's something that you see that I've shown you that you want to be a class in August or September, because I'm going to start thinking about those. And I will have the first couple of months planned by the time you get your catalog, because you'll have that little preview in there. But other than that, check my channel back in a few hours. Hopefully not too many hours, and I will have my first card. But since my first card has been, because of my ordering error, I'll have to come up with another set. I have lots of ideas. I have too many ideas. Everybody have a great day and have a happy 4th of July. Bye.